Hello, and welcome to another episode of Rose and Libby, All the World's a Stage, Green Room Gossip Edition. I'm Rose.
And I'm Libby.
This is your one-stop... Well, I was going to say one-stop shop. No. This is your podcast for all the theatre gossip in the industry. We hear gossip and we just love it. We live for the gossip. So this is what today's episode is.
Yes.
All of the drama, all the stuff that was going on. So Libby, would you like to start us off with one of your favourite pieces of theatre news, I feel?
Okay, yes. So I want to talk about the Heathers Off-Broadway revival, which if you've not seen, the cast of this is really good and there's lots of... Obviously, we don't condone bootlegs, guys, but there is a really good bootleg of this cast. So you may have seen that, what's her name? Lorna Courtney will previously play Veronica, but Kohu Verma will now be playing Veronica Sawyer. Additionally, Jodie Steele has taken back the role of Heather Chandler as Mackenzie Kurtz has finished her run. And from 26th of January, Peyton List will be playing Heather Chandler. Lots of switching of that cast there, but all of them are iconic, especially Jodie Steele. This cast also has some great people. Kerry Butler. If you don't know who Kerry Butler is, then are you living under a stage? Also, I really like the Martha Dunstock for this cast, Erin L. Morton. But that is all the rest of the cast of that off-Broadway revival of Heathers in New York remain.
Okay, so Starlight Express has announced its final closing date in the West End. Off West End. Don't hate me for that. Off West End. It's in Wembley, guys. So it is ending in May of 2026, which I'm really sad about because I wanted to see it, but then I went and blew all my money on Six and Legally Blonde.
Me too.
So that might not be happening for another till it comes back to the UK, but it's okay. And it is embarking on a world tour, which is really exciting, I think, for people to experience it in like other parts of the world. So they might not be able to access like the kind of like Starlight Express, Andrew Lloyd Webber. I think it's incredible. So that is very exciting news for theatre kids all over the world.
Okay. The National Lottery's Big Nights of Musicals has revealed its full lineup for the event in January. I don't know about you guys, but I always watch the Big Night of Musicals. I love it so much. I think it's great. So some newly announced productions joining the program will include The Lion King, Oliver, Sunny Afternoon, and Paddington the Musical. And you might have heard that Annie will be doing a new national tour with La Voix playing Miss Hannigan, and this will also feature a performance in the Big Night of Musicals.
This is really exciting, actually. Oh my god, I'm excited for this lineup. It's like my favourite night of the year for like musical theatre. Oh, so this like past month has been a very, very, very exciting month for Six the Musical, because like in terms of their swolts, swing-ons, everything. So here is all the gossip about it. I say gossip, there's nothing bad. It's all great. So Millie Redshaw recently did, was it like a 2.5 week run as Principal Catherine of Aragon? I was loving it.
2.5
She was
weeks,
so
yeah.
good. 2.5 weeks, yeah. She's such an incredible Catherine of Aragon, and honestly, she's just such a big inspiration. Like when you're like in Six, like her riffs are so good. I think she's incredible. So that's very exciting. And also, guys, so Six recently went to Blackpool, and Amelia Page Duran actually, like, her family's from Blackpool, so she had a very exciting run as she was swung on quite a lot for the roles of Catherine of Aragon, Catherine Parr. I'm pretty sure she swung on for Jane Seymour as well, but don't quote me on that. Like, and she has so much family in. I think it's so incredible for her, like all the support. She's been swung on so much, and she is incredible. Her Catherine Parr is amazing. Her Anne Boleyn is so good. So that's such like a big thing for her. And another thing in Six is that I've kind of forgotten. Oh yes, the West End cast of Six have only got, as of the time of recording, probably less by now, it's out, 6 weeks left of being in the West End. I'm actually gonna cry. This is actually really depressing for us because we love this cast with all our hearts. Like, they're such an incredible cast. And, like, oh my gosh, I just honestly breaks my heart to say they're leaving in 6 weeks. And I'm so excited for the new cast announcement. So we're definitely covering that on our podcast. So stay tuned for that. And so, Libby, would you like to be talking us on your next piece of theatre news?
Okay. The Barn Theatre in Cirencester has
The
announced
Rose
the
Table.
cast and creative team for the world premiere of Men Behaving Badly, the play, which was written by Simon Nye and directed by Joseph O'Malley, which was based on a much-loved sitcom. So that is really exciting. If you want to hear more about that, then you can check out the What's on Stage website. We get a lot of our theatre news and gossip off of that website, and it's looking like a really good lineup. So I think this is going to be a great new thing for the theatre world.
So our next piece of theatre news, and we can both do this one because I feel like we're both heavily involved in and obsessed with this show. Legally Blonde on Monday, as of the time of recording, it's been almost a week, announced their cast for the musical. And I kid you not, when I was sat with Instagram on Hannah Lauder's page and then TikTok on the Legally Blonde announcement, side by side, sat doing my schoolwork, I kid you not, I would literally glue to that at 10 o'clock. I was like, I feel like all my friends were as well, because I got more like messages through at 10 o'clock going, have you seen? It was so exciting. All of us theatre kids, like, it was a big moment.
The video of cast announcement was really good though.
Yes, guys, we put in the comments, we were like, guys, that's Hannah's nails. It was Hannah's nails. We full well knew. She's Ramona's pink nails since June. Like, ever since she got the role, she's had those same pink nails. And I was like, you really don't want to give it away? Well, don't put Hannah's nails in that shot, because all those dedicated fans full well know those are her nails. Oh, that was so funny. But obviously, as I'm sure you can tell and / know, because if you're living under a stage again, Hannah Lauder is now Margot alternate Elle Woods, George Crawford is Emmett, and Karen Mavin. I really don't want to butcher this because she's so iconic, but Karen Mavin Dunker. I'm so sorry about that. I actually am really bad at names, and I think I need to get better. But she's playing Paulette, and she is absolute icon. So it's opening February 2026 at Leicester Curve, and my dance teacher had to rub it into me yesterday. She's like, guys, I'm going to see Legally Blonde at Leicester before you. I was like, great, that's really kind of you. Thank you so much for that. So it's running through 2026 to 2027. And Emmett will be played by George Crawford.
Hi.
Oh, I said that. Oh, and sorry, Warner will be played by Jamie Chatterton, Professor Callahan by Adam Cooper, Vivian by Annabelle Terry, Serena by Rosina Harris, and Pilar by Remy Ferdinand, which is so exciting, guys, because if you didn't know, Remy was in Hamilton. But my dad can call this yapping. Is it Pilar? I thought it was Pilar.
Yeah.
No,
it was Pilar.
Is it? Oh. Is it? Oh, I never knew that. That's embarrassing. Okay, so Pilar will be played by Remy Ferdinand. And I think, what are your thoughts on this casting, all these castings, Libby?
I think it's amazing. Personally, seeing the photos, I really picture each of those people in those certain roles. Like, you know, when you picture a certain character looking a certain way, all of these people really fit the bill for me. And I have to be honest, I hadn't heard a lot of these people's names before this casting, but I have gone on What's on Stage, do cast announcements. They do really helpful little links to pages about those actors, so you can see their casting history, and some of them have been in really amazing stuff. So I'm really excited, and I'm hopefully going to go and see it in June. After I finished my exams, so a nice little incentive for that.
So we're both really excited for that, and I think if I could actually not spend all my money, then I will get a ticket. So that's all very, very exciting. So I don't think I've got anything else to add to my our theatre update. Oh, do you want to talk about Meg? You do the Meg thing.
Yes. So the last little piece of news we have is, as of today, the day of recording, which is the 11th of January 2026, Meg Dixon-Brazil, who is a super swing in the West End cast of Six, has done her 70th show as Seymour, which is amazing. I love her Seymour. That is such talent to play that role 70 times, and not to mention she plays 5 other roles, but doing 70 shows of just that role is a really iconic thing.
Honestly, I'm actually really upset I will never see her in the flesh do 6. But I mean, the closest we got was Halfway Hannah, where she lip synced Don't Lose Your Head. So I'm not like all lost.
I saw her Berlin, so it was, yeah.
Oh my god, I died when you were like, Rose, I got Meg, and I was like, no. I mean, obviously I was really happy for you, but I was like, I want to see Meg. Like, what
I
the hell?
literally
But,
screamed.
I know, and everyone was like, "You okay?" But it's like, you know, you will scream when you know that how iconic these people are. So, thank you so much for listening to today's Green Room Gossip episode of our podcast. And stay tuned, and you can find us on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at roseadlibby_podcast, where we just post like clips of our podcast and stuff. And make sure to comment, like, follow. I actually feel like a YouTuber. Guys, comment, like, subscribe, and do everything, really. And thank you so much for listening to the podcast.
It really helps us out. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. I feel like I'm sure.